Lord is exalted. I will never be defeated. Okay, so like I was saying, that Google phone, have you heard about in with the out with the old and in with the new? That's me and these phones. Me and Google, we ain't no friends. I'll acknowledge they probably take the best pictures, some of them really good, the pixels. But when it comes to this thing, I don't know what's wrong with it. I have no idea. So I apologize for those that been trying to come on with me for the last two lives that I've just couldn't figure out why it was muted. So I'm back on my work phone. This is my busiest phone, guys. This is where everybody's gonna call me. Everybody's gonna text me on this phone. I try to use the Google phone, but me and this right here, we ain't seen eye to eye. We have not been seeing eye to eye for the last, I would say, probably couple weeks. Right after I took that hiatus for that 3 weeks and came back on, me and this phone, it's not seeing eye to eye, and we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Okay. I need both phones because most of the time, you want to have conversation. You do not want to be having distractions and stuff like that. And I'm noticing that every time I decide to go live, my Google phone wants to show up uninvited and not doing what it's supposed to do. So I apologize. The mute button, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Google. But anyway, long story short, how about y'all doing? Okay, how are y'all doing today? We are going to finish up the year with a little bit of Shmoney talk. I told you all for 30 days, we were going to focus in all the way on how you all can create money, give you guys some tips, give you some tricks, let you all know how it is that I create my little income and why is it that consistency and habits, great habits, will take you where you have to go at the end. Okay. Now, today is the 31st. So I'm going to go ahead and just say Happy New Year, guys, to all of you all that, is looking forward to the new year. We are on the last day of 2025. We are looking forward to 2026. At least I'm looking forward for 2026 as I am also wrapping up, the end of the year creative income that I'm making as well. But I want y'all to know that 2025 was a year most of us we learn, and they always say you live and you learn. So in the process of 2025, I've grown, and maturity comes with obedience. Maturity is comes with giving gratitude and accepting that you ain't perfect. And I know many of us come up here and we know that we ain't perfect, but why try to carry something that you're not? Okay. So I'm going to be the first to say in 2025, I've never said that I was perfect. I'm a thriving and taking care of making sure that I can adjust my sail necessary, trying to make the best of it, but I'm not perfect, and neither is you. Okay, you ain't perfect either. So stop trying to be taking this perfectionist to a next level. Okay, accept your flaws. We all full of poop, and we all full of a bunch of feces that we need to turn around and clean up. So I will continuously in 2026 continue to clean up the feces within my worship. I'm going to continue to work on me. I can't change nobody. I have no energy to change nobody. I can only change myself. Okay? Me. I could change me. And I want to be more focused on my walk, my faith walk with God, and making sure that I be obedient. Obedience is the key for 2026 when it comes to me. I'm still working on patience, guys, because patience is definitely, Pastor always say, you asking for patience, I'm gonna show you patient. You're gonna get a whole lot of scenarios. So 2025 for me, I received a whole lot of scenarios, some good, some bad, some ugly, but I've learned to adjust my sail as life and the day go by. You adjust your sail. I ain't fussing. I ain't trying my best not to do too much complaining, condemning. In 2025, I'm looking to preserve my peace. As Minister Mars says, make sure that you are focused on cleaning up the feces in your worship, getting your conscience right, getting your mind right. You understand what I'm saying? Focus on your faith walk and preserve and protect your peace. That's what I'm doing 2026 coming in. And I'm doing my little hand because that's the way it's got to go. Okay. So I draw the line 2025. I'll witness some things. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, we all witness things. The thing is, now we got to put it into practice. And I'm definitely looking into my 2026 and said, thank you, Lord, for the learning lessons. To all the individuals that came into my life, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate the good, the bad, the ugly. I am grateful for it because I've learned from it. And in 2026, I'm working on doing better. I don't want to be the old Paulette with the old scenarios. If you are in the same cycle as you was yesterday, then you have a problem. You got to say, Houston, we have a problem. We need to adjust ourselves. So I'm looking at big changes, not, let me take that back. Not big changes, but I think little increments of change in your life to help you shine a little bit better. So you're buffering the things that need to be buffered. Okay. You're molding those behaviors that you could change. Remember, I'm making sure that I acknowledge and understand I can't change you. I can only change me. And in order for me to change around me, by me adjusting my sail, everything else is going to have a different perspective. Okay. So learning to change me, not worrying about nobody else. I can't control nothing that's out of my reach, out of my control. I can only control Paulette. So I'm planning on making sure that I'm implementing that as I go. I'm still asking for more patience because just now, like I said, the devil is working extra hard the end of this year. I'm telling you, because I was like about to bust a tear or something. I was like, I had to do my breathing moments, okay? Because that phone, I can't figure it out. I don't know why it always muted. What the CarPlay has to do with an independent phone that's not even plugged in to the car. It has not even plugged in, but it's still giving me issues. And at this time, the next step, I'm going to go and delete all, parent from everything because it only serves me one purpose. And that is to go live without interruptions. And that's not serving me right now. So I'm either going to hand it back to the owner or I'm going to take off all the pairing that it has. Maybe that's why the car plays messing with it. I don't know. I ain't no computer savvy guru. I did all the different things and it's not working. So let me stop with my rant and refocus back on the 31st of December, refocusing, resetting your mindset so that you can improve the old you. Okay. You're still going to be you. Trust me. Okay. Because in order to be you will never be somebody else. You're going to be you. So in order to improve yourself, we must start creating new positive habits, and starting to strive slowly but surely in little itty bitty mustard seed increments. Okay. So we have 365 days starting tomorrow to improve yourself. Okay. That's all I have to say for that part. In regards to Shmoney Talk, we are going to talk today in regards to shopping and deliveries. Now, many of you guys, yesterday the mute button was the same thing. I came on and it just was muted. It was just not something that I was, I don't know. Like I say, it is what it is. But when it comes to shopping deliveries, today is one of those days that DoorDash is definitely going to be busy. Guys, make sure that you're pausing. Right now, I have to go and pause so I can charge my car. I probably will come on a little bit later, but I just want you all to know most of the time on your shopping deliveries, because during the holidays, you're going to do a lot of them, especially on the 31st of the month. And on before Christmas, there's a lot of shopping deliveries that's going to be available for you in the apps. I don't know if you guys are focusing on getting your percentage rates to a certain level. If you're only on one app, make sure that you qualify on DoorDash for your platinum ship or strive towards better percentage rates. Otherwise, you can hinder you may not be the favorite in the market, okay? Because DoorDash also has favorite. But making sure that you guys are focusing on your shop and delivery. Sometimes, guys, when you receive on DoorDash, and DoorDash, I do more shop and deliveries on Walmart Spark because for me, that is one of my biggest app. But to let you guys know that most of the time when you are on DoorDash, they can send you up to 20 something items for a little bit of nothing. They're going to work you for that money. A $13 order, they'll send you probably 20 items to pick up in DoorDash. So sometimes I know it's frustrating. So, like I mentioned to you, I have not gotten a DoorDash shop and delivery for a long time. But when I used to get shop and deliveries, most of the time, they're not no big deal. That's why most people are going towards Walmart Spark. That's why you guys are not getting your response as quick. And there's a lot of people on the waiting list on Walmart Spark because Walmart Spark has proven to be one of the most efficient and top ranking apps for 2025. Now, I've witnessed that. You all saw, I showed you guys also um, the my income, my weekly income when it comes to Walmart Spark, so you all can see and witness for yourself that money can be made, especially during the holidays starting from November all the way to January 1st. The apps are going wild, okay? Now, sometimes you're going to get on DoorDash, like I told you, those 20 something for a little bit of nothing. If that's all you have, guys, work it to the best of your ability. Don't go in there trying to figure out, like, oh my gosh, they're working me to death. Grateful. Some people can't even get on, or some folks have been fired, meaning deactivated from DoorDash. So if you only have DoorDash, kudos to you. Let it work for you. If you have other options, I'll advise you all to take advantage of the other options as well. When you are on a shop and delivery, is you looking for items for other people. So you have to have patience and you got to know how to communicate as well. Sometimes we are so rushed and we don't want to make the order. We'll go and receive an order, we want to get paid, but you're not putting the time in. Some deliveries will pay you extra tips if they see that you put some effort in when it comes to shop and delivery on DoorDash. Many times I've received kickbacks like extra income and extra tips because when I'm shopping for them, I'm diligently, I do it with a purpose. I want them to have all the items that they're asking for on their list. So if I'm having hiccups, meaning I'm having scenarios where, you know, I can't find an items. I try to make sure that I'm communicating with them. I'm trying to make sure that I send out, messages. Sometimes even you may want to give them a call because sometimes the apps may not be connecting as they should. So I like to opt out all those options when you're on a shop and delivery. Put the time in, do it with intention. Don't just run through people's lists because you feel they didn't give you a good tip or they did give you a good tip and you just wishy washy. Do it for everybody across the board. Hi, sister. How are you? Oh my gosh. I just want to let you know I apologize, guys, for those that came on my first three-time trying to get on. It's the Google phone, Sister Davis. You may know about that Google phone. Please tell me what to do. I go live on my Google phone in the car, and I think it has to do with the CarPlay. And the mute button, it just goes mute because all the apps in the car, I guess, is fighting. So I'm just not, nobody can't hear me. So I'm assuming it's an issue going on where they're having a lot of fist fight within the little area of the phone and the car fighting each other, plus the other phone fighting for space. I don't know what's going on. So I'm on my work phone right now. So just to let you guys know, but in order to have yourself a successful shop and delivery order, I'll advise you guys to just go ahead and do it with intentions. Some people's going to pay you more than others. Some people may not pay you at all. But if you're straight across the board, serving to the best of your ability and due timing, the Lord is going to open the hearts of somebody that's going to bless you above and beyond. On the other thing is on Walmart Spark, the reason why Walmart Spark is becoming it is my favorite app is because even with their shopping, it's so thorough. It is so easy to go in there and find the aisle. They give you the number to find the aisle. They give you the section number. And all you have to do is work your eyes and look in the section to figure out where the product is. Now, sometimes it's not in that area. Sometimes it's basically in a different area. But that's when you ask questions. Ask the people them in Walmart. Sometime if you catch them early morning and in a good mood, they will definitely respond to you. They will answer your question and help you find the product that you can't find. But most of the time, 99% of the time, the products are just where they told you it's going to be, and the section is right there. So for me, compare shopping with DoorDash and compare Walmart Spark. Walmart Spark get 100% for me when it comes to that because they know what they're doing. They're investing in their app. It could be a little bit better. They have a little flaws here and there compared to DoorDash, who is a multi-billion-dollar company. So they are investing a little bit more better in their app system than Walmart Spark. But when it comes to the flexibility and the options on how you can maneuver within the stores and the facility, I feel Walmart Spark takes the whole crown. They got it all because they make it work. The the low crew. I am the only one. Ha ha ha. I don't know who the low crew is. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Whatever you're saying, but welcome, low crew. If you're just coming in, I appreciate you for being up in here. And like I said to you guys, these videos, conversation on the go, these are short little videos. I just wanted to give you guys some tips on how y'all can do your shopping deliveries and go the extra miles, especially when you're on a shopping delivery, because it could be an old person, somebody that is handicapped that can't make it to a grocery store. It's only them living in the house and they need that product to make a meal or something. So I always think like that instead of just, you know, the LOL crew. Oh, LOL. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, yes, yes. So if you are in the gig today and you're working, making your shmoney, go ahead and make your shmoney and enjoy, guys. And DoorDash gonna be busy. It's already busy. They're giving $2.50 extra. And a lot of these app drivers, especially on DoorDash, most people had just stopped driving because they still disrespect you rude um with all the rude orders, those $4 orders. I just hope that DoorDash could just eliminate all those $4 or $5 order. It's just disrespectful. But with that, guys, go out there, get your sharp and delivery on. I mentioned to you guys yesterday in regards to shopping and deliveries on DoorDash, you can go and toggle off the alcohol. And basically, if you can't have the alcohol, then you can toggle off that and toggle off your shopping deliveries. Now, there's most feasible for you to go and do that. But anyway, all I want to say is aloha, mahalo. Thank you guys for coming in, and hopefully you all enjoying your shmoney day. And happy New Year, everybody! Happy New Year. I may come on a little bit later, just so that I can, let you all know what's up, what's up in this market. But it's been busy. I have not stopped yet. Okay, we're working. We're working. Anyway, bye, deuces. Until next time. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. I appreciate it.